I'm Lieutenant Commander Andy Clarke. I'm the Officer Commanding Clockwork 2015-2016.
Could you tell me something about the Clockwork training program?
Yeah, Clockwork was established the first detachment to Clockwork was 1969. The Wessex aircraft of what is now the Commander Helicopter Force came to Norway, living in quite rudimentary accommodation to conduct trials in this environment to see if we could in fact support 3 Commando Brigade.
And that proved successful, obviously?
It did, although we still seem to be learning some of the lessons that they identified back in 1969. Yes, it was successful, yeah.
And the training is ground training and aviation?
Yeah, our mission is to provide survival and operational training and support for aviation elements of the Joint Helicopter Command and their support arms. So yeah, we do the cold weather survival training, which includes a tactical scenario, and we then progress on to the flying training.
And that's not only the Commander Helicopter Force, I understand the other armed services?
No, since 2000, Joint Helicopter Command have actually run Clockwork on behalf of Defence. So we are very much part of the Joint Helicopter Command, hence Clockwork JHC. And we have squadrons from Odium, Benson, Yeovilton, flying Chinook, Merlin, Puma, Lynx until last year, Sea King until last year. Now we have the Wildcat here, so yeah, a very mixed bag of aircraft here.
Could you tell us something about your mission statement for Clockwork, please?
Yeah, I mean, Clockwork's mission statement is to provide survival and operational training and support for aviation elements of the Joint Helicopter Command and their support arms. And primarily in support of 3 Commando Brigade, we aim to teach people to survive, operate and fight in an extreme cold environment. And as I said, that is primarily in support of 3 Commando Brigade.
And the training, mountain training areas are quite spectacular, I understand?
Yeah, the Norwegians are very cooperative. Not only the mountain training areas within 5 minutes flying from here, spectacular features, all the bowls, valleys, ridges, spurs, pinnacles, anything you could want just on the doorstep. But also, as I said, they're very cooperative, so anywhere within the local area we are allowed to land. Within reason, of course, we try and stay away from as much habitation as possible. But Clockwork is very much a part of the local fabric.
Clockwork provides the support, and the squadrons that arrive provide the instructors.
Yeah.
You facilitate there.
Clockwork provides the support structure, the infrastructure, the catering, the accommodation, the driver training, which we also do, the survival training, and we then enable the flying training, providing the facilities they require to do that briefing, mission planning, aircraft operating facilities. So Clockwork very much enables the flying training that takes place.
What's the normal training program for a squadron that arrives for a flight?
A squadron will normally try and get ahead of the game slightly by doing cold weather survival courses 1 year, and then the following year bring the aircraft out here. And normally it will be preceded by a train the trainers package, so with the QHIs standardise and refresh each other, with the QAIs in the back, and then they'll progress to the flying training, snow landings both day and night, conventional and NVG, load lifting, low-level navigation, again day and night, conventional and NVG, secondary roles training if appropriate, mountain flying, and then working up to troop drills. And the ideal, of course, is to progress to the point where we could deploy and operate in support of 3 Commando Brigade.
And it's a very harsh, changeable training environment? It
is a very harsh training environment, and it's long been said that it develops our aircrews far greater than the training objectives. It develops captaincy, leadership, airmanship. In many ways, it's a very changeable environment, a very challenging environment. And it's long been said if you can operate in this sort of environment, then you could operate anywhere. We have transferable skills from here to the desert, for example, recirculation landings. Just operating in a harsh environment, be it hot or cold, is a valuable experience.
In Clockwork, as the UK turns towards global contingency operations, the training at Clockwork is more important?
Oh, very much so. Yeah, as I've just mentioned, the transferable, or the skills we develop and hone here are easily transferable. And in terms of not only operating the aircraft but maintaining them, working on them in harsh conditions, be it hot or cold, similar challenges. And it also makes our people much more aware of the requirements of contingency ops as well.
And how long does Clockwork operate is it just through the winter months?
Yeah, just through the winter months. So the end of October, the first of the base party will arrive and start preparing for the first cold weather survival courses in November. Break for Christmas holidays and straight back first week of January. The aircraft arrive that week, and then we continue with the cold weather survival courses through that period.
And this year you've had RAF, Army and Royal Navy Commando?
Very mixed bag of students. This year we've only had Wildcat, Merlin and Chinook aircraft here, but we've had cold weather survival courses from all three arms of the Joint Helicopter Command.
Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.